Arsenal versus Benfica.
The European match comes live from Highbury. It's Arsenal against Benfica, and the incentives have never been higher at this stage of the Champions Cup. And it's advantage Arsenal from the first leg, albeit a very slender advantage. Benfica certainly showed what they can do. Isaias had Arsenal creaking early on, and he's unquestionably the chief threat to their immediate ambitions. Arsenal's response in Lisbon was to come up with a priceless goal to give them the initiative in this tie and make them favourites for the next priceless phase of the European Cup.
And a lovely goal for Arsenal! A fabulous moment for Arsenal, and away goal, so important.
Well, also tonight, news and highlights from Old Trafford. The European Cup Winners' Cup holders, Manchester United, and their mission improbable. Nothing in football is impossible. Well, 2 weeks ago, with 3 minutes remaining, United looked in great shape. Only a goal down to Atletico Madrid. But 2 quick goals mean United have to score 4 to win and keep it tight at the back tonight. It really is a tall order against a team who are reputed to be even better on the counter-attack. Brilliant individuals such as Paulo Futre and Bernd Schuster. Technically, the best equipped team in Spain. That comes later. Yes, good evening. This is the main event, and after tonight, the European Cup splits into 2 mini-leagues of 4. Now that means that whoever wins here tonight is absolutely guaranteed 6 further games in Europe. Now that clearly is one of the most rewarding games that Arsenal Football Club have ever played, and it's tonight at Highbury against Benfica. Well, it's always nice to welcome a new face onto the programme. Lee Chapman, Leeds United, with us today, an old Arsenal player. You've been around the place today, you've got a feel of it again. What's the difference between the Arsenal of 8 years ago and the Arsenal of now?
Well, quite simply, I think discipline. For me, Arsenal have been the outstanding British team during the last 3 years, and that is all down to George Graham and instilling the discipline he has into this team. This is going to be very important tonight. They're going to have to be patient, and to be patient, they're going to have the discipline which they no doubt have. So it's going to be very important for them to bide their time tonight.
Yes, it's a sort of double-edged discipline, isn't it? It's the disciplinarian attitude of George Graham that they've got to show out there on the pitch tonight. A game that, we won in 20 minutes, but really you're looking to win it after 90. And here are the Benfica team, passing away from Lee Dixon there. The Arsenal team that George Graham wanted to pick. That's the important thing, Lee, isn't it?
Yes, we have Kevin Campbell playing tonight and Paul Merson, which is great news for Arsenal. It's a great boost for them. I'm sure they'll be very confident going into the match.
Well, clearly there is a marvellous atmosphere here at Highbury tonight. As we join our match commentators, Ian St John and Brian Moore.
Well, thanks a lot, Elton. It certainly is a deafening noise here at Highbury tonight, and such an important night, as you've said. Let's take our first check on the two teams. Arsenal with David Seaman in goal. Number 2, Lee Dixon. 3, Nigel Winterburn. 4, Paul Davis. 5, Colin Pates. 6, Tony Adams, returning after missing the weekend match. 7, David Rocastle. 8, Kevin Campbell, past fit after a knee injury. 9, Alan Smith. 10, Paul Merson, he's playing. He was doubtful with hamstring injury. And 11, Anders Limpar. The usual Arsenal formation, I imagine. In Lisbon, Davis had a close marking job on the dangerous Isaias. Presumably he'll do that again tonight. And with Campbell and Merson both fit and playing, and Alan Smith as well, it really does look like an aggressive, attacking Arsenal attitude tonight. What about Benfica, the champions of Portugal? They've got Neno in goal. Number 2, Vasily Kulkov from the USSR. 3, Paul Madeira. 4, Rui Bento. 5, Antonio Veloso, the captain. 6, Jonas Tern, who's a Swedish international. 7, Vitor Pereira. 8, another Swede, Stefan Schwarz. 9, Sergei Yuran from the Ukraine. 10, Rui Costa. And 11, Isaias, the man who scored that goal for Benfica in Lisbon. One change from the first